Yeah, welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast live, and this is the Wednesday night edition. Yes. How everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Transformer, what's good, my man?
Man, busy, scrambling. It's cold. There's snow in Florida. Like what?
Crazy,
what's
right?
happening? What's going on?
Right? Yeah, we didn't get any. Did you get any by your house?
I got some. I got some snow on top of my car.
Oh man, we got nothing down here on the south
Yeah.
side. We got nothing.
Yeah,
I was hoping
man.
my son would get to see a little something, man.
Yeah, that's the first snow I've seen since what, 2012, 2010, 2012?
Yeah, I haven't seen snow since 2015 myself.
Yeah.
Sucks, man.
Well, I've seen snow. I've been up north, but as far as Florida, that's our first time seeing it since then.
That's what I mean. Yeah, because I've been here since 2015. I haven't been anywhere else where it would snow, around that time of year. So I've missed out.
It snowed here in 2015 because I was in the Keys at that point.
No, I'm saying I moved here in 2015, and I moved here in the summer in 2015.
Oh, you haven't seen it. This is your first time seeing it since you've been here since 2015.
Right, but I didn't see it. We didn't get any here where I
got you.
Yeah,
got you.
But yeah, other than that, you good, man?
Oh no, man, good, blessed, highly favored.
That's it. Scrambling, gambling, up in restaurants with mandolins and violins.
Okay.
Come on, man. That's big, man.
Big.
Scrambling, gambling. I'm in restaurants with mandolins and violins. We just sitting here trying to win, trying not to sin. High off weed and lots of gin. Come on, man.
Yeah, come on.
You know what that is.
I'm back. I'm with you.
No doubt. But what's good, everybody? Good to see y'all here. Got a few in the chat. Hoping that'll pick up here. In the meantime, you know what I'm doing. You know what time it is. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept aware anytime we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast, and we should come right up. If you enjoy the content as you listen, make sure you give us a like, a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. And write it down, put it in your phones, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the podcast and you want to help the show continue to grow, make sure you go ahead, click that join button, join the channel. We're going to have some exclusive content just for you. All right, you want to move on to the next topic, bro?
Yes, sir, man. So,
let's do it, man.
Last week,
yes,
I picked. Who did they play? Jesus Christ. It just left my brain.
They played Detroit, man.
Played Detroit. Jesus. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that game. The Bucks. The Bucks game is what I meant.
Okay.
The Bucks game is what I meant. The beginning of the playoffs, Jayden Daniels and the Washington Commanders with a rookie at helm.
Yes.
Had to play Tampa Bay Bucks in Tampa. Tampa, of course, won their division. So, of course, they get to host the playoff game. Of course, Washington was a wild card team. They were the 6th seed, while Green Bay was the 7th seed. Jayden Daniels decides that screw all that.
That's
rookie,
right.
whatever that, goes and beat Baker, touchdown maker.
Sure does.
In a great fashion to win his first playoff game in his rookie season.
That's right.
Jayden Daniels and Dan Quinn and the Washington Commanders said, no, we're not going to stop there. There was a team by the name of the Detroit Lions, 15-2, number one seed in the NFC, the highest, first time ever being number one. Everything in the NFC would have to come through Detroit. And the Washington Commanders, Jayden Daniels, Dan Quinn, lined it up and said, hey, you know what a spoil that number one seed you got is if I had to come in with a rookie and that rookie was on fire, he came and beat Detroit at home in his back-to-back road playoff games.
Yes, sir.
Well, I think they did a great job of doing that. They came in and put up 40-something points against the Detroit Lions, knocking off the number one seed in the NFC, and now are in the NFC Championship game to play Philadelphia Eagle, who was a divisional rival. But when I got there, it wasn't until after the Detroit game where I decided to text Bruce. Me and Bruce talked offline, and I said, dude, Is this possibly one of the greatest rookie seasons we've ever seen off of a quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
Is this possibly one of the greatest quarterback rookies we've ever seen?
Mm-hmm.
The poise,
Mm-hmm.
the calmness,
Mm-hmm.
the demeanor.
Yep.
It was a play against Detroit. He got hit in the head. It was a hit to the head, wasn't called, wasn't no flag. He took his helmet off. He looked at the helmet like the helmet was wrong. And like, are you okay? Okay, cool. Smiled, put it back on, and went right back in the game. The kid has a level of poise that I've never really seen as a rookie quarterback in said situation. So it got me to ponder. And I'm like, hey, look, guys, we need to have a segment to talk about this kid's rookie season, because this is by far one of the greatest rookie seasons we've ever seen from a quarterback.
Yeah.
So that's what brought up this topic, Bruce. I wanted to elaborate that question more and more on this show here. Is this possibly the greatest rookie quarterback you've seen in the NFL?
So I'm always hesitant to, when we talk about, again, it's kind of the same thing with the NBAs, right? In terms of crossing over eras, because obviously we know this is this league, you can't really hit quarterbacks, you can't really hit receivers the way you could. So that helps to boost the percentages, and there's a lot more short throws in the repertoires of most quarterbacks nowadays. But to your point, it may well be the greatest rookie quarterback season we've seen, because remember, not only is there the winning, right? 12-5 as a rookie. Most of the time you see when a quarterback gets drafted is how he gets drafted to a bad team, right?
Correct.
And the Commanders weren't good last year. They draft this kid number 2 overall, I believe, right? Similar to RG3. And he just goes out, easily has, the offensive rookie of the year season, sets the record, broke Lamar Jackson's rookie rushing record for a quarterback. He does that. But the scary thing is, I was just talking to my other homeboy about this the other day. He's more advanced as a passer in this early stage of his career than Lamar Jackson was. And that's no shot on Lamar. We know how great Lamar is. But I think whereas Lamar could always pass the ball, but it kind of took a little bit longer for him to get into the flow of the NFL passing game, Jayden Daniels came in ready to go. Now, part of that, he had really good coaching in college. Mike Denbrock was his coach. He got a Heisman. And then also he played like almost 60 college games, right? And so that helps. And then as well as that, he played a lot of big-time games in big-time arenas. So I think that has maybe something to do with him being as unflappable as he is in big game situations, right? So that helps. But you just look at the kid, man, and he's 69% completions on the year. How often do you see a rookie do that? Almost never, right?
No.
25 touchdowns, single-digit interceptions. How often do you see a rookie have single-digit interceptions? Almost never. We saw C.J. Stroud do that last year, but he took a step back this year. We'll see what Daniels is next year. But just watching overall, man, a QBR as a rookie of 70.5. Again, right, super unusual. And you just watch him, and this guy is and then you watch him when he runs the football. It's like he doesn't look like he's going that fast, but he just runs past people. He doesn't look as if excuse me, he doesn't look as if he's running that fast, and he somehow is always able to pick up the necessary yards and maybe a little more. And it's like, how is this guy doing this? Like, plain and simple, how is he doing this? 891 rushing yards on the year. 891, And so you're saying, holy cow. Yeah, what was it? 8.7 yards per carry, I believe this is. Like, so he is
8.7. Yeah.
Amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm no Commanders fan. I didn't know he was going to be this. I really didn't. Like, I knew he was going to be solid. I didn't know he was going to be this. So shout outs to the young fella. Real quick, really short clip of ESPN noted draft guru Mel Kiper, and this is what he had to say recently about Jayden Daniels.
Jayden's been, and I've said this all along, all year. I say he's the 5th best quarterback in the NFL right now. I said it a long time ago. He was playing at the 5th best quarterback level. Number 1 is Patrick Mahomes. Number 2 is Lamar Jackson. 3 is Josh Allen. 4 is Joe Burrow. And 5 is Jayden Daniels. He's right now the 5th best quarterback in the NFL. And there's 4 grand slams at quarterback. No more, just 4. Now there's 5 with Jayden Daniels.
He might be right. He might be right.
That goes in that list.
He might be right. And I think, was it Bruce who asked us that when he called in a few weeks back? Is Jayden Daniels the top 5 quarterback? And I said no. Yeah, I stand corrected.
Yeah, I believe. Like I want to say he named the same players. I think me and Bruce were commenting the same. Like Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson. Okay, them are your 4.
Not necessarily in that order, but those are the 4.
Yeah, like that. Right. That's your hierarchy as far as pinnacle. Yeah. We're the 4 best, greatest quarterbacks in the football game.
Yeah.
They may have to extend out Mount Rushmore.
Man, listen.
They have to add another face on the end.
Yeah.
Because right now, and like I said, this is early. So you right now you should be in plans to add a 5th place. Let me say that because this is just rookie season. You don't have a lot on him. Next year could be one of these CJ Stroud type of years, but the way he's playing looks different to me than CJ Stroud.
And CJ looked a lot like this last year. He looked a lot like this.
Game-winning drives, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, the kid is the kid is different. I mean, that's the only word I can. And to the point that you made earlier, we just got to keep going back to he never looks annoyed. He never looks rushed. He never looks bothered. And the thing that I'm amazed with, I'm not the big Russell Wilson guy, but much like Russell Wilson, he is an amazingly accurate deep ball thrower. Like those 2, it's like Russell Wilson, Jayden Daniels, and probably Joe Burrow, 3 best deep ball throwers in the league. Like them dudes can really drop it in the damn basket. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and literally, I'm watching and I'm like, how the hell did he put it there? And I'm talking about tight coverage. And
off his back foot, just backing up like, it's right there. It's like right in the bucket. Like you couldn't throw it any better. Against a guy crossing across the middle of the field. He's over here staring a linebacker dead in the face, like, nah, it's right there. I got him. It's right there.
Steve, leave Russell Wilson alone, man. No,
Jay needs to get on that transformer program to gain some more pounds. Hey, right now you don't need it.
I was about to say, Edward, maybe now. He doesn't because you don't want him. You don't want that to slow him down, and he's not taking hits. Like if he was taking hits, you say, okay, get a little more, build up a little bit, but he doesn't need that, right?
Yeah,
because
as we saw with Lamar Jackson,
he always runs out of bounds.
Yeah. As we saw when Lamar Jackson, he gained 13 pounds? I want to say the previous season.
Yeah.
And he just didn't feel right. He was just
he says he didn't feel right, so he dropped it off this past off season and got right back to himself. But man. And he's doing this, and he doesn't necessarily have like elite weapons. Obviously, he's got McLaurin, who I believe is a Pro Bowler.
He's the only Pro Bowl on the team.
There you go. So it's not like he's got a bunch of elite weapons, but he's doing something amazing. And this may well be the greatest rookies. Now again, caveat. See, this is where I have the problem. And I don't want to take anything away from how amazing the young man has been. It's just, let me give you an example. Remember Drew Bledsoe, the guy Tom Brady took the job from?
Correct.
NFL's first $100 million quarterback. Drew Bledsoe talked about his very first game, right? He says, I'm going back to
his game or Jayden Daniels' game?
His Drew Bledsoe's very first NFL game. Says, I'm going back to pass. Okay. The great Bruce Smith comes around the corner. He beats the tackle, comes around the corner, hits me, and puts that helmet right in my back between the 1 and the 1. He said he thought he was gonna die. Like he got destroyed by Bruce Smith. His very first NFL game, right? So quarterbacks was getting creamed that way. They were getting crushed. That would be unnecessary roughness today. That affects your percentage, right? Having to stand in there and take those hits. Receivers coming across the middle, they were getting blasted. Steve Atwater, Chuck Cecil, Ray Lewis,
Brian Dawkins,
Brian Dawkins. Thank you. All these type of dudes.
Cam Chancellor,
destroying people coming across the middle. Again,
don't do it.
that affects your percentages. That
Bob
affects
Sanders. Why am I
do.
forgetting my guy, Bob Sanders?
Oh, wow. Bob
Salute
Sanders,
the short guys, man. Yes, salute my short guys, man.
Yeah,
Bob Sanders was
monster.
A missile, boy.
What? Yeah, Bob Sanders was out there trying
to
decapitate people. But
he ended up hurt most of the time. Like,
right.
just blasting
Steve
guys.
Atwater, Ronnie Lott, all those guys. Yeah. So, but I say that to say it was more difficult as a rookie quarterback back then. And also the coaches back then, when you came into the league, you had to learn that new system. They weren't bringing your college stuff with you. You know what I'm saying? So all of those are things that are helping quarterbacks to adjust more quickly and more easily now. Not going to take that away from them because that's what they got. But that's why I'm kind of loath to, if you notice, I'm always loath to say that guys who play whatever the sport is or compete in whatever it is under easier conditions, it's just hard for me to say that they're better than the guys before because it's made easier for them. Regardless, that's my normal stance, but the kid is real.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can say he's having the best rookie season I've ever seen, but he's having a hell of a damn rookie season.
Yeah. I hear you on everything you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Screw all that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to fault the kid for being, when he was born. That's on. He can't control that.
No.
He knows the control was in front of him.
That's right.
Daniel isn't the first rookie quarterback to lead his team to a conference championship game. There have been 5 others: Sean King, Tampa Bay; Ben Roethlisberger, Pittsburgh Steelers; Joe Flacco, of course your Ravens; Mark Sanchez, New York Giants; Brock Purdy, the San Francisco 49ers.
The only thing I'm sorry, go ahead. Pardon me. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. He's one of 6. All of those other 5 teams, look at them teams. Sean King, we're talking Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Right.
Warren Sapp and those boys.
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger. Do I need to mention more?
No.
Joe Flacco. Do I really, really need to mention more about the Baltimore Ravens?
Exactly where I was going when you start naming those names.
Mark Sanchez. There's a guy that had his own island over there.
Yeah.
Man, you couldn't throw in
crazy.
An entire vicinity. Brock Purdy. I mean, who doesn't make $30 million over there in San Fran? Commanders were 4-13 in the previous season. They're 12-5 this year. They're in an NFC Championship game with 1 Pro Bowler. Name me one of their defenders.
Right.
Name me one off the top of your head. Can you?
I'm really thinking about it,
and I'm trying to think hard right now.
Yeah. I got one.
Lattimore,
Mikey Sanders, the rookie cornerback out of Michigan who got that big pick last week.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's all I got.
Other than that, Lattimore, maybe, because that was the big trade that they had in the offseason.
Yes, because Lattimore and who was it? He got into a thing like who was it they played in the first round?
Mike Evans. They always go back.
Mike Evans and Lattimore. There you go. That's okay.
Boy, them boys been fighting for years.
Yeah, but I get your point. Next 100 a game, I get you, man. And I said, I was wrong about it. I have no qualms admitting I was wrong about it. I got you.
Yeah. Oh, that's why we're giving the segment right now, Nix.
Yeah.
I mean, this is well overdue. Like I said, like the kid, but to elaborate more on what I was going at, he's one of 6 other rookie quarterbacks to bring his team to a conference championship game, with him only having 1 Pro Bowler. We just mentioned the other teams: the Tampa Bay Bucks, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Ravens, the Jets, and the 49ers. Those guys all had 6 or 7 plus Pro Bowlers on offense and the defense.
I was about to say in elite defenses, and some of those guys had Hall of Famers on those teams too.
We're talking top 5. Do we need to say more about Pittsburgh Steelers or the Baltimore Ravens? Do we need to say more about Warren Sapp and what he just destroyed everything that came up the middle? Do we need to mention
Barber and the rest of them?
Rondé Barber. Do we need to mention the guy? I just need to mention the guy who had his own island over there in the New York Jets. He had his own island. You don't throw that way. Like, you're as a quarterback, you're like, hey, bro, we're gonna focus on the left side of the field because he's on that side. Okay, he switched sides. We're throwing on the right side of the field because he just decided to go over on that side. Brock Purdy, I mean, just numerous amounts of Pro Bowlers. Even the fullback is a freaking Pro Bowler. That's how loaded that the San Francisco 49ers are with Brock Purdy.
I think when Mark Sanchez was a rookie and they went to the AFC title game, Jets had the #1 running game in the league too. All that stuff helps. So we got all those. To your point, probably other than Brock Purdy, and even more so than Brock Purdy, because Brock Purdy has had, in fairness, a lot of weapons. I don't think any of those guys you've mentioned had been asked to do what Jayden Daniels is asked to do, nor have they been trusted by their coaching staff the way Jayden Daniels is trusted by his. So great point there.
And you can see the trust because out of those 5 quarterbacks, I can't recall one game where I saw him say, the coach go look at the sideline, we're going for it on 4th down.
Right.
We're going for it on 4th down.
Yeah.
We're going for it on 4th down.
We're
going for it on 4th down. Like, how many times are we going to keep going for it? And it's not just the going for it. You know, you got to have guts. You got to have trust in your quarterback. They're converting. He's converting on these 4th downs. You see him go to the line. He looks at the sideline, going for the 4th down. Cool, bet. Calling the play, lined up, snap. He's making the right play. Right now, they run a triple option. He's one of few teams. They have the ability to run a triple option. I can either hand it, I can toss it right here across the middle to Zach Ertz, or I can run it outside. He's running a triple option. That's the way he was diming up Detroit. They couldn't stop the triple option. They don't know what the kid's going to do. That's going to be one of the things that Philly's going to have to address because they're like, okay, good. We got to keep an eye on him. We got to keep an eye on Austin Eckler. And we got to look out for where Scary Terry and Zach Ertz is coming across his middle because that triple option, we got to really hit home every single time. And on 4th down, they got to stop him on 4th down. Dan Quinn is showing, I believe in my quarterback. You wasn't saying that about Ben Roethlisberger, Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, Brock Purdy. You wasn't saying that about those guys. So I say that all to say, this is by far one of the greatest rookies I've seen, especially in my lifetime. Given the circumstances, we could say about, how rookies are developed and whatever. The treatment back then is different than, what we're dealing with now. Yeah. But to see a team go from 4-13 to 12-5 to make it to an NFC Championship game, to win Rookie of the Year, to do it with one Pro Bowler receiver, to do it with not being able to name more than 1, maybe 2 defenders on the defense, I gotta give it to him, man. The kid is just. He shut my mouth when he beat Tampa. He shut it. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
On the road. He's on the road in these games.
And don't just beat Detroit. He beats the brakes off Detroit.
Beats the brakes off of them.
4-5. Like, whoa. What's going on here?
The number 1 seed.
The
best team in the NFC.
Best team.
That's funny. Dan Campbell and what's his Vikings head coach? McDonald.
Kevin O'Connell.
Why do I always want to call a man McDonald? Kevin O'Connell. The after game seat. Hey man, I see you in the playoffs. See you in 2 weeks.
Word, that's right.
Both of them went home.
Guess not.
Same week. Both of them went home. They're both at home. So
that's a great point. Yeah, man.
and to be a part of that as a rookie quarterback, you saw Dan Campbell say that, and you're like, okay, so he thought that he was going to be playing Minnesota in this round. Okay, say less. Not only that, I'm going to deliver a good butt cutting for you. I'm going to deliver a good butt cutting.
Steve, it's not disregard for what Big Ben did, but you know good and damn well he was turning around, handing that thing to the bus, and the Steelers were playing lights out lockdown defense. Stop it, man. You know that. You know that, Steve. Come on, man. I'm an AFC North guy too. You know what it is. That's no disrespect to Big Ben. You know. Come on, man.
Big Ben after that, Big Ben started cutting up,
he started cutting up.
With the bees over there.
Yeah, not early. No.
Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, and Martavius Bryant. The boy started after a while, boy, you just knew he was throwing it. Ben's going to throw it.
Yeah.
If not, to tackle him, you have to tackle him like twice. Because he's going to share that first one off. Like, nah, that first one, just brush that one off. Still running. He's going to throw it 40 yards deep. But
right.
But yeah, I wanted to make this segment about Jayden Daniels to congratulate, show the man love. The rookie is sensational. I've never wanted to watch a Washington Commanders game, period. Even when RG3 was there, I was just like, we'll see what it is. That's just not my team to watch. He makes me want to watch those games.
Facts.
It's like,
Facts.
Like, what can this kid do? I'm gonna definitely be watching this Philly game closely. It's gonna be at 3 p.m. on Sunday, and if he makes it to the Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
it will be one of one.
Yes.
No rookie quarterback has made it to the Super Bowl.
That's right.
He'll be one of one. So at that point, he will put a stamp on, I am the greatest rookie quarterback you've ever seen.
That's right.
Congratulations, Jayden Daniels. So far, got unfinished business. You got another game to make it to the Super Bowl, and you got 2 more to win it, man. So, good job. If you're in the DMV and you're a Washington Commander fan, I know Philly, Dallas, and what's the other team? New York. Y'all are just like, we are in trouble.
Big
that
trouble.
Kid is coming.
And he's only going to get better.
He's only going to get better. That team is only going to get better.
No doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let me say this before we open up the phone lines, man. I should have said it at the beginning of this segment, but man, shouts to my favorite Commanders fan in this world, Tracy. What up, God sis? I love you, and I know you're enjoying this. And I will never ever root for the Commanders, but I want you to be happy. So good luck on Sunday.
Hey, and let me shout out Chief Miller, man. Chief Miller. My boy Gary Miller, man, undefeated, the undisputed my spade partner, undefeated, undisputed, and still undefeated.
Okay,
as my spades partner, man. He's a Washington Commanders fan. I was texting him with the Detroit Lions game, like, "Hey, boy, y'all looking legit." Hey, he texted me back. We ain't finished. We gotta finish.
Right,
gotta finish, man. He was locked in.
Done.
Job's not done. He's a Kobe fan too. Huge Kobe fan. That's my brother, man. We went to his wedding. I mean, matter of fact, I think they're coming up. This year is their. Don't give me the line on you, Gary. 6-year anniversary. I believe their 6-year anniversary. 2025.
Oh, okay. Oh, she in here.
Somewhere around there.
What up, Tracy? What up? I didn't even see you in here, but no, I'm not converting.
Still time to convert.
No, we're not doing that. Oh man, I know we messed up that Super Bowl, man. I'm sorry. What can I say?
Oh, Commanders Ravens?
Yeah, man.
That would have been man. That would have been one of the most watched games in a while, just to see those two go back and forth.
Right. All right, you ready to open up these phone lines, man? Let's get some calls in here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's take a couple calls. All right, y'all know what time it is, man. Go ahead and hit the lineup and let's do it. Let's talk a little bit about Jayden Daniels. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this. Yeah, he's different.
He's different, man.
But I told you already, Transformer. I know what it is. Oh, it's magic.
Well, this would be number. How many he'll have at this point? 11?
About 147. 111.
Because the Dodgers just won one. They just won another one.
Yeah, man. Winning just follows this dude, man.
Jesus. You know what? Sir, how many championships?
You know I have some issues, man. You know I have some issues, right?
Ownership titles. Here we go. Ownership titles. He has 5 as a player, 5 as a partial owner of the Lakers. Mm-hmm. He's won championships with his esports franchise, Team Liquid, 2 with the Dodgers. Mm-hmm. Another one is that's the franchise. Okay, he won with the Sparks. Yeah, he won another one with the Sparks.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. How many championships he gonna win?
He's getting up around 20 or something like that. He's got a lot.
So that's 5, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Jesus
16.
Christ. He gonna make me take back all the good stuff I said about him, man.
That's 16 championships.
That's crazy. Laker Nation, what's good, my brother? How are you?
Good. I just called in because nobody was calling in.
Oh man, hey, appreciate you.
I'm sorry, I'll get the show moving.
Right. There's no problem. What you got, man?
No, Transformer, you can't keep the show moving, man. No, I'm just playing.
What you got, man?
No, man. It's very rarely when you see somebody come into the league and just, make a name for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
without coming in with like super clout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they just tell you like y'all gonna talk about me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's just like what he did. You know.
Yeah.
You know, he's in a perfect situation for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's with a coach that believes in him.
Yep.
And I always believe that if a player feels like you got his back, you know, you don't throw him under the bus or chop his legs off when he makes a mistake. You let him learn and grow. They will go through a brick wall for you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's basically what's going on over there.
Yeah, no, I
think he got the right coach. I think he just got the right perfect, the perfect position for him. And also, y'all gonna hate me for saying this, but also sometimes, you get the good luck of the draw too.
I mean, all that helps. I've always said it, man. Every champion has some luck on their side, and that's not taking anything away from them, right? Every champion gets some luck on their side. So, we can go back to your Lakers in '88 against the Pistons, right? I'm just saying, every champion has some luck on. We can go back to the Warriors in their first championship run. We can go to my Celtics last year in their most recent championship. Every champion gets a little bit of luck. So I feel you on that. No disagreement there.
Why you got to throw the Lakers in there first, though, man?
Because, you know why? I'm looking at the screen, Transformers hat. Like that was how it happened. I'm looking at the screen and I see Transformers hat. That's the reason.
Oh man, come on.
See how he do Transformers? Like the more you get to know Bruce, see how he do?
It's crazy work.
Hey man, I mentioned my guys too, man. Hey, I mentioned my guys too. There's no jab.
He throw those subtle jabs at you. He's like that one uncle that hits you in the ribs when the parents say, "Look."
Oh man, y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. But you got anything else, brother?
I'm just gonna say this before I go, man. I'm hating on Jimmy Butler, man.
Nah, man. Okay, that's a topic for another day, but nobody's hating on Jimmy Butler.
Leave that man alone.
All right.
Leave that man alone. He's just following the footsteps of the divas that came before him.
Okay. Fair enough.
There was another diva that was there that got the boot, so he's just following the footsteps.
Fair enough.
No, but Jayden Daniels is the truth. I think he's gonna pull it out against the Eagles. I don't have no faith in them. I don't have no faith in them, even though they're at home. I don't have no faith. I don't have no faith in them. I think they're gonna pull it out.
I think Saquon on a mission, man.
I think it's gonna be Commanders. It's gonna be a Commanders and Chiefs Super Bowl, man.
Well, we'll find out. We will find out.
Yeah. Can the Rook? That's gonna be the storyline. Can the Rook? I can't rhyme it without it making it sounding good. Can the Rookie top the king of the mountain right now? Because my home is up there on the pedestal. Can the Rook knock him off?
That would be something, wouldn't it?
That's a storyline.
Yeah.
Man. But I'm gonna let somebody else call. I just wanted to call in because ain't nobody called.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Oh, we greatly appreciate it, brother.
Yeah.
What up, man?
Oh, yeah. I like that I know you got a lot of guts wearing that Notre Dame sweater, but come on, man, take that off.
No, well, I'm wearing it today because it's not, and there's no Notre Dame topic. So, I just figured out. I mean, hey, I admitted that we were, the inferior team on the other night. So what can I do? So it is what it is.
But in a few weeks, it's going to be Transformer. In a few weeks, after football is over, after the first week of February, go LA.
Oh, yeah. You already know, man. When the playoffs start. Lakers in 5.
Don't worry. I'm going to get my little drop on the mixer here. Beat LA. Beat LA.
But why, though?
Why?
You know why?
You know
we're
why.
Not playing, y'all.
It doesn't matter. You know how that chant started, right?
But no. I don't
No.
care
Do you know how that
started.
chant started?
Focus on the now.
No. That chant started. It doesn't matter if you're not playing this. That chant started in, I want to say 82. We lost to in the 82-83 season in the finals. In the Eastern Conference, the Celtics lost to the Sixers, and the crowd started chanting in Boston as the time was running down towards the Sixers. Beat LA, beat LA. That's how that started. So it don't have to be us playing y'all. It's whoever's playing y'all.
We don't
gotta
care.
beat LA.
We don't care.
That's when you know. That's when you know you in their head.
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
they got a dream. They got a dream about us.
Yes.
You're thinking
We hate y'all just like y'all hate us.
That is true. The only reason why I hate green so much, I don't even carry dollar bills. I carry credit cards.
I love
my
it.
credit card purple and gold. Like it ain't even green.
That's love. That's love.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off and let somebody else call in.
All right, Laker Nation, man. We probably just about to move this to the next topic, man. Thanks for the call, bro.
I mean, yeah, we can. Still football, shit, man. This whole day is about football. Yeah,
no doubt.
Day.
Yeah,
we gotta hold on to.
That's what I'm saying. We running out of these, man. We running out of these.
Yeah,
all right.